On a cold day on the 13th of January 1649 in London, an anonymous executioner severed the head of King Charles I of England. The watching crowds had very mixed feelings about this regicide, but Oliver Cromwell's troops kept order, and eventually the crowd dispersed, stunned by this momentous event in English history, which left the country in turmoil. Among the crowd that day were a father of 59 years and his 3 sons. This moment in history was to change their lives. Who were this family? Where had they come from? What would become of them? The answer to these questions would lead us back to King Robert the Bruce of Scotland, forward to our own Queen of the United Kingdom and Commonwealth, and would also greatly influence much of American history. The story of the Lyon family starts in Brabant and Normandy. The first members of the family came to England with William the Conqueror in 1066. 2 members of the family were knights and settled in Norfolk and Northamptonshire. One family moved to Scotland in the early 1300s and produced a series of John Lyons, one of whom married the daughter of King Robert II and became the Lord High Chamberlain to the King. He was given many lands and titles, including the Lord of Glamis, where he started to build the castle. His descendants served the kings of Scotland in high offices until James VI, who became James I of England. After the execution of Charles I in 1649, 3 brothers who were members of Cromwell's model army had to flee to America. They arrived in Connecticut, where Thomas Lyon and Richard Lyon settled. Henry later moved to New Jersey and helped to found the city of Newark, where he became the first treasurer in the city. The book follows the families of the 3 brothers and William Lyon, their cousin, who sailed to Boston in 1635 at the age of 14. The book traces their families all over America to the present day. Many moved west and south from New England in the mid-80s, during and after the American Civil War. Part 3 of the book returns to Britain and follows 2 Lancashire Lyon families and traces the Earls of Strathmore from Scotland to England. The Strathmores eventually produced Elizabeth Bowes Lyon, who married the future King of England, George VI. They had 2 daughters, Queen Elizabeth II and the late Princess Margaret. Anyone wishing to purchase the book, A Most Remarkable Family, should visit the website www.thelyonfamily.org.uk or email me on tolstoymike@gmail.com. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.